Welcome all to the CMMS Drama Club production of Twilight at CMMS. As you know, Twilight is a very popular movie. The last one just came out into the theaters, I think a couple weeks ago. So we thought this would be a very appropriate time to do our rendition of Twilight, which of course is going to be a little different from the one that you see on the big screen. But we hope that you enjoy our adaptations. And the Drama Club, we meet every Tuesday. We meet at, 4 o'clock now? We meet from 4 to 5 here in the Barbara Ying Center. So we encourage anybody who is willing or wanting to learn to improve their English, to make friends, to come join us. So anyway, let me just first ask everybody to turn their cell phones off. Just check to make sure that they're off, so that we don't have a cell phone go off in the middle of the play. All right, just a quick check. Okay. Lights, please. Okay, so we will begin just a moment. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Is it too much light? You want it dimmer? Is it too much or you want it dimmer?
No, it's good. It's good for me.
Many years ago at CMMS, there was a beautiful girl from Kuwait who came to study English. She was eager to make friends and learn English. She came to live with her father, Charlie Swan, who was the sheriff of the city of Orlando.
With all toys and doors when you're okay.
Just as Bella was getting situated in her room, the doorbell rang. Jacob was Roberta's son, who came from Saudi Arabia to also study English at CMMS.
Nice to see you. You bring Yakub. Well, come to here. I want you to meet some people.
I'm coming, Dad.
Alles was so.
This is her son, Yakub.
Oh, hi, Bella. Nice to see you again. Yeah, the last time I saw you. I don't remember that.
So, Bella and Jacob went for a walk around Lake Erie. And they thought about a lot of things. Bella felt happy for the first time since she arrived in Orlando. She felt comfortable with Jacob, and she was excited to start CMMS, her new school, because at least she had one friend there. day at CMMS, she registered with Diaco. She was placed in level 1A while Diaco continued on to level 3B.
I wish I had some classes with you, Bella. I guess we will meet. We'll see each other at the lunchtime. Let's meet at Waterford Starbucks at 12, okay?
Right before Bella entered her first class with Mrs. Jorgensen, she saw 3 beautiful girls enter the CMMS building. She stopped and stared at them as they passed by. One was a pretty girl with black hair. She looked Chinese. The other 2 girls had long brown hair and appeared to be from Venezuela.
They are sisters or something like that. But they are very strange. They don't talk to anyone except each other.
The 3 colleagues stepped into Mr. Harris' classroom. Then Bella saw another student walk into the door. He was the most beautiful boy she had ever seen.
The youngest brother. He's the heartthrob of CMMS. And but all of the girls loves him. But he's not interested in any of them. He thinks he's too good for everyone.
Bella watched as this boy walked into Mrs. Jorgensen's class, the same classroom where she was going. She was mesmerized by his beauty and he was fascinated by this strange family, the Collins. As she was entered the classroom, there was only one seat available, the seat right next to Eduardo. The colleague sat next to him and he looked at her very strangely. Eduardo just looked away, almost appearing disgusted by Bella. She felt terrible. After class, Bella and Jacob walked around together. Jacob was starting to develop a crush on Bella.
Oh, Bella, how was your first day? Did you like all of your teachers?
Yeah, I have a lot of homework. Yeah. Tell me more about the college.
Well, there's not much to tell. All I know is that my father won't talk to their father. There is this family war going on or something like that. But my father, all I know is my father calls them God once.
That once, what that's supposed to mean?
Well, it's just a stupid family stuff, that's all.
That night, Bella tossed and turned in her bed. She couldn't stop thinking about the Collins and in particular Eduardo. She couldn't understand why he hated her so much. The next day, she was planning on confronting him and asking him what he had against him. But Eduardo wasn't in class the next day. Bella and Jacob were getting ready to walk home when Eduardo met them in the CMMS parking lot.
Hi, Eduardo.
Sorry, I didn't get to hi to you yesterday. The flow is for lunch tomorrow. Speaking class, and we so excited.
are not planning on meeting him tomorrow.
Of course I am.
But we are usually meet at all.
Sorry, Jacob, because I made promises and I don't break my promises.
Bella and Jacob were ways that night. Sometimes Bella would study with Jacob, but that night she decided to stay home. The next day at CMMS, Eduardo was waiting for Bella at the door.
Hi, Eduardo. Okay, see you, Jacob.
Bella and Eduardo had lunch at Subway, and it was there that all of Eduardo's sisters met up with them.
Oh, yeah, Bella. This is my sister, Alice.
Alice and Emilia were nice to Bella and asked a lot of questions. But Rosalie was not so friendly. During the entire lunch, she didn't say a word and kept giving a strange look at Eduardo. After lunch, Eduardo told Bella that he was going to skip his afternoon classes, but that he would like to meet her again the next day for lunch. So, Bella said goodbye to the Conans and walked back to the CMMS building.
Bye, Bella.
When she was gone, Rosalie spoke first.
Eduardo, what are you doing?
Just. Bella, like it's just love.
This doesn't have to occur. Needs to end, and you notice.
I'll be careful.
Yeah, Rosalie is right. It's too dangerous. You shouldn't put it out.
But I like her role, but this could get us all in a lot more troubles if anything were wrong.
But you're not the only one who needs to control himself. All of us are a danger to her, and you know that. It wouldn't be intentional, of course, but it could happen.
Woman always wrong.
Weeks went by, and Eduardo tried to keep his distance from Bella, but he couldn't help but spend time with her. Soon he felt that he was falling in love with her, and she was with him. One day, he asked Jacob if he could take Bella's home in his Mercedes. Jacob was jealous but could not say no. As they were driving, Bella reached for
Guys.
Eduardo, I know we come from different countries and we speak different languages, but that is what's so great about CMMS. We are learning a couple languages together. We are really I don't understand. I don't believe you.
بس سنون
Please, I don't want to drink my blood. Wait a minute. I didn't say my vice president. I must go, Bella. I must go. And don't forget to put the gas in my wallet.
Bella was devastated when Eduardo left her without another word. She started to cry. Her heart was broken. A few hours later, Bella heard a knock on her door. She ran downstairs hoping that Eduardo could be there. But she opened the door to Jacob and Roberta.
But you be crying already? Has Jacob looking in car?
Very funny, Mom.
I will leave you. I'm gonna go and stop the schedule
Bella and Jacob went to Bella's room. Bella noticed he was acting very strange, like he was nervous, and he seemed to be getting red in the face, like he was coming down with the flu.
Bella, I am sorry that your friend Eduardo says that he doesn't want to spend time with you anymore. But this guy really doesn't deserve you.
You don't understand, Jacob.
Yes, I understand. I always have feeling for someone who doesn't want to be with me. I think you already know who I like. It's not hard to tell. I like
I can't like you. I love it.
As the words came out, Jacob stood up angry. His face got bright red and he let out a loud sound that sounded like a howl. He quickly ran out of Bella's room and out the door. Roberta apologized to Bella and Charlie and followed Jacob. When Roberta got home, she found Jacob sitting in his room. He was shaking with anger. She sat down on his bed and talked to him.
Don't let your anger get the best of you. You need to be very careful not to get angry.
But why, Mama? What is happening to me? I feel very strange.
I guess that you are old to know. Let me call your friend Samuel. Maybe he is
Roberta called Samuel, who went to Winter Park High School and was the captain of football team there. Samuel was strong and handsome, and he was related to Jacob's family from a distant uncle. Soon the doorbell rang.
What you're feeling is that
Shh, guys.
kind of hard to explain. But you know we come from the same family. And legend says that we evolved from wolves.
Get to the point, man. I know we are from the same family. What does this have to do with anything?
Hard to explain. I guess the best thing is if I show you. This, Jacob, is what we are.
What? This is crazy. I can't believe this.
No, Jacob, it is true. And our sole purpose here is to defeat the dark ones.
Who are these dark ones?
The colors, Jacob. The colors, they are vampires. They say they're good, but we do not believe them. If they ever bite anyone, we have the permission to kill them.
What? So are you telling me that Eduardo and his sister are vampires?
Yes!
Bella has been dating a vampire!
Because of anger, Jacob turned into a werewolf for the first time. So Sam and Jacob left his house to look for vampires in Orlando area. As they were approaching downtown Orlando, they sensed a dark one was nearby. So they hid to see what was going on. On a park bench at Lake Yola, there sat a beautiful man and woman. The man had a dark hair and eyes, and the woman had fire red hair that shone brilliantly in the hot Florida sun. They were watching people go by, but they had evil looks on their faces, almost like they were hunting.
What shall we have dinner tonight?
I'm not so sure. I hear that there's a new group of Kuwaiti students. I think they're going to that school.
Wow. I think that we should eat here.
I think so. It sounds like a night for some international cuisine.
Peter and James left before Jaco and Sam had the chance to catch them. They decided to go to the CMS area that night just in case. In the meantime, Bella was having a hard time focusing her reading homework. She was thinking about Eduardo and everything he had told her. She needed a break from studying, so she went out for a walk. As she was walking around Waterfall Lake, she saw two beautiful people who were watching her from a distance. She started to walk a little bit faster. They seemed to be far away, but the next minute she heard.
Sorry, I hope you can help us. Our car just broke down on the corner of Alafay and 50. I was wondering if you could help us get to the nearest bus stop.
Just as Bella was about to show them, James grabbed her and took her behind her. Just as James was about to buy Bella's neck, Sam and Jacob attacked him. Victoria ran away quickly, but James could not fight Bella didn't know what had just happened, but she saw two wolves and was afraid. She ran away and locked the door of her house. When she was safe home, she talked to Bella dreamed about vampires and werewolves that night and could not sleep much. The next morning, Jacob came by Bella's house to walk with her to CMMS. As they were walking, Bella noticed a large scratch on Jacob's arm.
Jacob! What's happened to your hand?
It's just a scratch. I scratched my arm on a branch of lemon tree. It's silly actually.
Bella didn't see Eduardo in class that day, and she was sad. She asked Jacob to walk her home that night because she was afraid to go anywhere alone. Meanwhile, back at the Connor's house, Rosalie was preparing dinner for her family. Eduardo, Emilia, and Alice came down to eat. Fresh alligator and deer was on the menu that night.
Yeah, he was attacked by some animals, but there was no blood.
We should call Mr. Esther. Tell her that I'll go to school and stay here.
Just as Eduardo said these words, the doorbell rang. Rosalie went to open the door. Jacob was standing outside the door, and he looked very angry.
Ew, it smells like a dog. Eduardo, who let the dogs out?
Eduardo came to the door.
Jacob, what's the matter?
I know what you are. I know what you are, Aaron. And you can Bella and Bob into this mess now. She was attacked the other night. I tell you, perhaps you heard the story on the news. She was lucky to escape, but there is another dark one who also escaped.
Slow down, man. You are telling me that there is someone who attacked Bella?
Fool! Don't play dumb with me. If you ever put Bella's life in danger again, I will kill you. And this is a promise.
Jacob left before Eduardo could say anything else.
What are we going to do now? Look where your little relationship with Bella has gotten into. I told you it would only bring us trouble.
I don't know, Alice. I need to find Bella and make safe for those vampires. I need your help.
I'll help you, brother.
What about you, Lilia?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Rosalie?
Of course not. I don't want to get involved. You got us into this mess so you can get us out of it.
Rosalie, don't be like that.
Why am I going to put my life on the line for a human girl? I'll stay home and make sure no world was gone by. That's all I can promise.
When you come, I'll tell Mama tomorrow.
So the three vampires headed to Bella's house. Bella was doing her homework upstairs in her bedroom. A little while later, her brother Charlie came up to her room. As Charlie left the house, Victoria was watching Bella from a tree outside of her bedroom window. She waited for Charlie to leave before she approached the front door. Bella heard a knock on the door and went downstairs. She went to the door but didn't see anyone there. All of a sudden, she heard a window upstairs break. Soon, she saw Victoria coming down the stairs towards her.
Who are you? You don't know. But the question is, who are you? Because of you, love of my life is that.
What are you talking about? Leave. My father is the chief of the bully, and he's coming soon.
I'm so scary. Is he going to arise me? Come on. You will be dead a long time before he even gets home.
Victoria slowly started to come towards Bella. When all of a sudden, her front door opened and Eduardo, Alice, and Emilia came into the front door.
What's so nice? To share this meal with me. She's so hot.
Leave this place now.
Are you actually on her side? A human girl? Well, if you must know, she killed my love. So I have the right to kill. Look, here. You and I will look a lot alike. Maybe we will twist you on her life. Talk. I come here for revenge. Revenge is what I plan to get.
Right before Victoria could attack Bella, two large wolves burst through the front door. When they saw all of the vampires, they started fighting each other. Victoria was faster than the other vampires and was able to hurt Emilia and Alice. So Sam started fighting Victoria, while Jacob took on Eduardo.
You and your friend vampire. Surrender, Eduardo. I am Jacob! Son of a wolf! I am going to kill anyone who will
how it as soon as she killed your friend, she killed me. And she will kill Bella.
Why should I trust you?
Because I love Bella. Just as you do. And I will never let anyone hurt Bella. Even Miss Harris or Mr. Cruz.
Jacob looked at his friend Sam and could tell that he was getting tired. Soon, he would be like this vampire. Soon, he and Eduardo both attacked her from behind, and he saved Sam. Sam was shocked to see a vampire attack another vampire. He was trying to kill any vampire that came across his path, but he looked at Eduardo and didn't know what to do.
I don't understand. Why you help us kill her? Doesn't make sense.
Yes, Sam. They want her, Bella.
I did it for love. None of us will never hurt Bella.
At this moment, Bella came over and joined Eduardo.
You saved my life.
Yes, Bella. This is who I am. I never wanted you to see me like this. But I am a werewolf. And I also love you. But I will not stop you from being with the man today. Eduardo, he's a good guy. I know that now.
Thanks, Jacob. I promise that Eduardo and I ever get married.
Soon after this, Emilia and Alice gained their consciousness. They were confused to see werewolves talking calmly with their brother.
Eduardo, what is happening? What are they doing? What happened to my little life? Are we safe?
Yes, dear sisters, dear students, all is well. The werewolves and the exams will not hurt us.
So, Jacob, Sam, Eduardo, Alice, Emilia, and Bella all went back to the Connell's house, where Rosalie was waiting for them. Soon as she saw Sam and Eduardo, she got into her favorite position. When she heard what had happened, she walked over to Jacob.
Brother, wait, this is my life.
I never thought I would say these two adoba. Thank you.
And they all lived happily ever after. And the people of CMMS in Orlando never knew that vampires and werewolves walked the street at night.
Thank you all very much. We know that you would like to see the actors and know who played what part, because they were so well dressed that you didn't recognize your fellow students. So, to introduce our actors, as our narrator, we have Kayla Ayala. As Charlie Swan, we have William Hall. As Roberta Black, Keishla Almodovar. As James, Mr. Ian Dralinger. As Sam, Edgar Bond. As Alice, Xiao Xiao. Victoria Yanyan. As Yakub Taufik Azami.